it sucks, you know. I came in here to be spoiled. That's what I'm gonna do. But it sucks to do it against a man like that, you know. Like I had to do it for against Korean Zombie. Now I do it against Dustin. This guy's just great people, you know. Forget what they did in the fight game. They're just great human beings, man. They're great. They're just great people, and I got nothing but love and respect for him. What he did. He is a BMF in every sense of the word, man. He was up 2-0. Done gave me the opportunity to get him back in the last fight. That's what BMFs do. And this guy got to walk out with Weezy, bro. He got Weezy to put the belt on us, so that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, definitely. How different did he feel in there compared to 2019? Maybe not obviously the first fight, but the second one.
I mean, he stood crack. He stood hit hard as shit. You know, you saw what happened in that third round. I mean, in the first round too, I was like, oh yeah, I got him. And then I was like, what the hell, bro? This guy kept coming back. You know, I kept forgetting that this is a retirement fight. His name is the Diamond. So I'm happy we got to give the guy the 5-round roar. You know, I mean, I hope you guys gave shit to Dustin. Not Dustin, but to Dana. How the hell did we not get fight of the night, bro? What is he thinking, bro? What? Come on, Dana.
Yeah, I said something to him.
Yeah.
He didn't give you an extra one. Sorry. Would have been unfortunate too, because I think Dustin's tied for the second most fight of the night. So it would have given him the record on the way out. But nevertheless, you got the win and handled it super gracefully. How hurt were you in that second round? And I guess how happy are you that you could show, you know, all the questions about your chin, you can make it through a hard shot and come back, win the fight? I
mean, yeah, I was pretty hurt, bro. I can't say nothing, you know. At the end of the day, I was calm. I was cool. I was just chilling. So I was happy that we got it done over there.
Yeah. If he didn't go for that guillotine and kept punching, would he maybe have you in real trouble there?
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, you know. But when he grabbed my neck, I was like, not today, sir. Not today, bro. You ain't getting your bronze statue in front of your house. Not on me, bro. You already submitted my ass one time.
Yeah, for sure. I guess how much did you learn from the Volkanovski trilogy that you were able to take and to apply to Fight 3 here?
I mean, nothing really, bro. This is totally different guys. You know, I got to share the octagon with 3 guys. You know, I thought with the Volk fight, Volk is just a different animal. You know what I mean? And that trilogy, I thought I did enough in the second one, but obviously I didn't. And then the third one happened, so it is what it is. That's just history now. You know, there's no reason to be sulking in the past, you know, or worrying about spilled milk.
Yeah. Well, I guess speaking of the past and thinking of the future, though, Dana was asked about a potential fight with you and Ilia again, and, you know, said it would probably be the BMF and the lightweight belt this time around. How much of a statement do you feel you made that you are the next guy in line at lightweight?
I've been telling you guys all week, man, this sport is about moments. This sport is about having moments. I'm glad I went here. I did this moment, and we see what happens. You know, if it's Ilia, you know, the ball is in UFC court. You know what I mean? I'm down forever. If it's Ilia, it's Ilia. If it's you know, the guy that he just beat, Oliveira, I have history with him. The whole top 10. There's a lot of fun fights for me here at lightweight, and I'm excited.
And just recap the point down moment this time around. Dustin was saying you were both looking up at the clock.
Yeah. When I saw Dustin looking at the clock, I heard my corner say 30 seconds. And I saw Dustin looking at the clock. I was like, this motherfucker's going to try to point down before me. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he let me do the point down. We did it, and that was fun.
And he kind of admitted you got the better of it, and he was forced to clinch up with you. So
2-0,
3-0 on the point downs, I guess you are.
It is. Yeah, it is what it is.
How? I mean, it looked like it was a big part of the game plan, but how important were those body kicks for you tonight?
It was huge. You know, I think so. The body kicks was the game changer, man. I think I landed some good ones, and he was saying too, oh, that was a good one in there. So at the end of the day, I think those body kicks help a lot.
Yeah. When you we just saw you at this weight, and you said about, you know, this camp, you really didn't have to worry about going back down and all that sort of stuff, so you could put on more size. It did look like you were hitting harder than perhaps we've seen you hit before. Did you feel stronger in there?
Oh, for sure, bro. For sure. After I hit him in the first round, I was like, oh my gosh, we might be out of here early. And then he reminded me, you know what I mean? He reminded me, you know, I'm the Diamond. This is my retirement fight. I ain't going nowhere. So that guy is tough as nails, man.
Yeah. When I remember in the lead up to the first fight with Ilia, he, you know, brought his own BMF belt and stuff like that. Now, after this point, do you think he's earned a BMF fight? Oh,
for sure. You know, at the end of the day, when the UFC didn't put it up, it is what it is, you know. But, you know, it just makes no sense what he's doing, walking around with it or whatever, you know. Did you see Islam walking around with a champion belt after beating Volk 2 times? You know what I mean? Like, it is what it, like, the belt was on the line. get over it, brother. You know, like, why you spend money on a damn fucking belt? You know, like, that's just crazy to me. I know you're rich now, but come on, that is a waste of money.
When you point down to the ground and the other guy sort of it does end up engaging in the clinch, is part of you disappointed because they negate the moment, or do you think, well, I get it, I just landed about 5 punches on you?
No, it happens. It happens. You know, I land a couple good shots. I mean, me and him was hitting each other with some great shots. You know what I mean? And I was just glad I got to get the better of him. I'm glad I didn't clinch, but the shoe was on the foot. You know, who knows? Maybe I would have clinched. But at the end of the day, I just happy he obliged, and I got to get the best of him.
Yes, man.
Max over here. Congrats on the victory. Obviously, your coaches have played such a big part in your life, even though they're pretty low key. What's the biggest thing they've taught you outside of fighting?
Just be a good person. Be a good person, you know, and they're great guys. You know what I mean? They keep me in check. I mean, they're. I mean, I can't say enough nice things about them. You know, I love them. They look at me like I'm I'm their kid. You know, I met these guys. They're all 10 plus years older than me, and I met these guys when I was a young kid, when I was 19, 20, and look at me like I'm a child to them. So I got nothing but love for them, man. I owe them a lot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Max back here. You know, you kind of embraced that villain role of, you know, being the spoiler on Dustin's homecoming, his retirement fight, but just talk about the atmosphere from this crowd that got behind their hometown kid, and how cool was that?
I loved it, man. I loved it. I know I had to beg for the booze, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got it. You know, he deserves it. Like I said, if this was in Hawaii, brother, you guys getting booed, you know. I was just talking to Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman, he married a girl from my part of town, Waianae, but like more specific, when my wife is from Macau. His wife is from Macau. And I told Chris Weidman, if I ever fought you in Hawaii, they'll boo your ass. And he's like, my family probably boo my ass. So that's just how it is. You know, that's how it go.
Thanks, Max. Congrats.
Max, just one quick one. One thing that stood out about me after the fight was your son. He came into the cage. He went right up to Dustin, shook his hand, gave him a hug. Very respectful, man.
Oh, yeah.
How important is it for you to raise your son just like that, to be super respectful within the sport?
Awesome. I think my son's a better person than me, to be honest. You know, he got his mother that takes really good care of him, my wife, Alessa, and he's a great human being, you know. And finally, at least the last time we saw him, he was crying. So I guess he got to get one back, at least hugging Dustin, not crying.
Thank you, man.
All good? Perfect.
Thank you, guys. Ain't no funeral like I told you guys.